Yeah, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bam Bam, No Limitation Rideshare, back again. I should also say what's up to my New Orleans Uber Lyft Facebook groups, because this one's for you too. Real quick though, I want to give a quick update to the earnings contest. I wanted to let you guys know, okay, so I almost forgot about this, I will be working Sunday. We have our first set of parades coming through. So earnings contest, I will be working Sunday. I want to give you guys an update because I said I'm not sure if there's really anything going on this weekend. This will be my 9th day straight. So I'm going to take Monday off and recharge the batteries. So in the description below is the earnings contest video. Comment on that video what you think I'll make. And I do allow edited comments and only one comment per person. So now that we got that out of the way, that information pertains to everyone. The rest of this video, so check it out. We need to talk about these parade routes, guys, because I want you guys to maximize your earnings, and I want you guys to know the best ways to get around these parade routes. Okay, so the first one, Crew de Joan of Arc. All right, it's a small one, getting people to there. Let's turn this down. All right, getting people to there is not going to be a big deal. All right, excuse me. It starts in Decatur. It loops back up Charters and then comes right back down, ends by over by Cafe Du Monde over there. Now this one is probably going to go on for what? The high is going to last probably 30, 45, maybe an hour. Getting people to here is no problem. It's getting them out of there, okay? And the reason is because this one will starts at 6 o'clock. All right, we're going to talk about the 7:31 first because I'm not sure what to expect with Funny 40 Fellows, and I'll get to that in a minute. All right, so Société des Champs Élysées. I don't know how to say it. I'm not French. Thumbs up if you think I did a good job. Okay, so all right, we're gonna click on that one. We're gonna look at the map. All right, now this one we gotta talk about. All right, so if you find yourself, and this is kind of what I did on New Year's too, because Bourbon Street was all blocked off from the two parallel streets, Dauphine and Royal, okay? They were blocked off. You could not cross Bourbon at all. So anyone that was on the bottom side of the parade route, if I was on the top side, I would decline it because Uber and Lyft navigation is not going to account for any blockades. We're going to have a lot of streets blocked off. We're going to have a lot of, the police are going to be out directing traffic. So if you find yourself on the other side and it says 3 minutes to get to somebody, I would decline it. You can zoom in on the map where it says the ping is, and if it's on the other side, I would decline it because it's going to take you 30 minutes to get to them. People are going to be pissed off. Whereas a lot of the passengers will figure out that they need to move. They need to walk in order to get a ride. Some people will be okay with walking, some people won't, and but some people are going to understand, and they'll be completely understanding and be able to walk to you. Now, if you're on the top side, you're in pretty good shape. Like I said, if you get a ping to the bottom side, I would decline it. Now, if you're on the bottom side, all right, you're in good position because that is where the highest surge is going to be. Now I doubt we're looking at a 4 times, but anywhere from 2 to 3 times surge is going to be in this area. And it's going to be a little difficult to get to people. So, I mean, whether you want to come from this way or I'll show you how to come from the other way, okay? Cuz we got another monster coming through. And it's not going to be easy. So let's go back and look at that third parade, all right? The third one is Funny 40 Fellows, okay? This one is actually going to start at 7, all right? And the reason why I went to the other one first is because this one is going to be a beast, all right? So we're going to look at the mapping for this one, all right? Here we go. All right, now Funny 40 Fellows is literally just a streetcar, but rumor has it that this year there is going to be another small following afterwards. So I don't know how much of this is going to be blocked off. But you will not be able to cross St. Charles. Now, it starts at Carrollton, which is right here. Now, after the parade passes, there's going to be a cleanup crew, and then you can cross. So if you find yourself in this area on the top side and you get a ping to the bottom side, I would decline it. Be aware that you want to get as many of these surge trips as possible. Being on the same, for example, 2.5 trip, I mean, it's your choice if you want to do it. I'm trying to get as many of these rides as possible. Now, the bottom side, okay? If you're on the top side, you're good. You can get out using Broad, you can get out using Claiborne, you can get out using Airline, you can get out using 10, you can get out any way, any one of those ways you can, or Leak Avenue, which is this one right here. That's Leaky, whatever people pronounce it differently. Everything's French out here. Okay, so the highest surge in the city and one of the most difficult parts to get to is going to be over here by Audubon Park. That is the most difficult place in the city to get to, okay? Right there. That's a star. It's supposed to be a star. It looks like an anarchist. I'm not an anarchist. Okay, but anyway, so after the parade passes, if you find yourself landing, because it's going to be unpredictable where we're going to land between each trip. If you find yourself landing in Lil Wayne's Hood, Holly Grove area, after the parade passes, that's the best way to get down here, okay? Because this is where the biggest surge is going to be, and it's going to be difficult to get to people. So some people are going to be okay with walking, some people are not. So it just depends on which one you want to do. Now, we're going to talk about something else here. We're going to zoom in, and we're going to come right here, all right? Because we need to talk about this spot. Yeah. We can zoom out a little bit. Okay. That's fine. All right. I can work with that. So, the best way over any parade route is 90 Business East-West, okay? To go over the parade route, all right? Now, if you get on 90 Business, this is 90 Business, all right? By the time you get in this area right here, okay? If you're going towards the West Bank, I expect you to have a ride right here. Now, like I said earlier, best way to get underneath it, whether you're going towards the French Quarter or towards the Garden District, this area right here is going to be one of the easier spots underneath the parade route, and right here is going to be one of the easier spots to get a ride over underneath the French Quarter. But it's you're gonna want to use 90 Business East. Now, all right, let's talk about traffic, because traffic is going to be absolutely just horrible, especially with all the blockades. Now, right here by St. Charles, there's going to be a lot of people trying to get on right there, okay? Now, we need to divide this as a team. We need to divide this, whether you're going to be collecting surge time or surge miles, all right? So if you're getting on at St. Charles right there, it's going to be very difficult. Also, on Magazine over here by the National World War II Museum, on Magazine, there is a way to get onto the West Bank going west, right? And then you jump off, and then you turn back around, you go to 90 Business East. Now, that third lane, when you're on 90 Business East coming from the West Bank, that third far, fast lane, okay, all the way to left, is going to be the easiest flow of traffic, because, like I said, it's going to be congested right here at St. Charles. So it's going to be very difficult to get on the interstate right there on Business West. There's also, like I said, we got to spread out here. Another thing that you can do if you're coming from this area, what you can do is jump on a CHOP, go to Business, get on Business West, turn around, and come back. If you're going towards Metairie or going over the city, if somebody's going towards, the fuck was that? Okay. Someone screaming or something? Anyway, I digress sometimes. So, if you're trying to get back up over the city, and over the city, you're going to want to take Claiborne, you're going to want to take Broad, you're going to want to take, as forementioned earlier, you're going to want to get people out of there. So we gotta kind of spread out. I declined. My acceptance rate is now at 77% because of New Year's. I declined a lot of trips that, if I knew it was going to take me 15, 20 minutes to get to them, because that's what winds up happening if you're a rookie doing this, okay? Is you get a ping, right? You get a ping down here, which, like I said earlier, Uber and Lyft does not account for the parade route and where you can't drive. So if you're up here on top, what's going to wind up happening is you're going to want to go here, and then you're going to want to go around like that. Okay, Waze might even navigate you around that way. But you're going to spend on this top route I just drew. You're going to spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes trying to get to somebody. They're going to cancel. Then you just went 10, 15 minutes without a trip. And that there's going to be a lot of cancellations on the rider side too. So I know I sound like an asshole saying that you decline these trips, but there are going to be a lot of cancellations on the rider side too. So it's going to be chaos, and that actually does make the city surge more when that happens. So it's inevitable. We can't help it out here. This is how we have to do it in order to get to people. So like I said, that top route, you'll maybe get another one. You're driving 5 minutes in a direction, to get a certain way, and then, they canceled. Now you just went 20, 30 minutes without a ride in a surge zone. So you really want to utilize these techniques and get around these parade routes. Now, Funny 40 Fellows, I can't imagine it's going to be that long, but I don't know how much of it's going to be blocked off, because rumor has it that there is another parade coming after it. So I hope that this helps you guys to maximize your earnings. Just remember that 90 business east and west, guys. Remember that. Going over the parade route is so much easier than trying to fight through all that traffic. So I hope that helps. This is definitely a good one to share. Let's get the word out there. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out here. Deuces.